we're gonna do a little, you know, I've been doing a thing during Chud Watch lately where we just sort of do some hors d'oeuvres of Maga cope, images and stuff that the Maga cope Twitter, which is a great Twitter, by the way. You should definitely follow Maga cope. I've just been looking at little things, because we spend most of the runtime at Chud Watch watching, you know, big videos, but we should have some time for the little things, you know? So here's a map that One America News posted. So One America News, which is propaganda. Like, I don't mean that in like, oh, I don't like what they have to say, therefore their reporting is I mean literally. I mean literally, it's a propaganda outlet, and we're gonna watch one of their videos later today, and you'll see the kind of, like, insane bullshit they push. But, like, they were promoting a conspiracy theory that the United States military mounted a successful campaign in Germany to break into a company whose servers, for some reason being stored in Germany, had the real election results, and this is what they claim the real election results from this nonsense that didn't happen are. Then they include a red California. Just so you know what people over at One America News are watching on the daily, okay? It's absolute lunacy. So that's that. Let's see what Coping Mog is up to. Hey, remember this Tim Pool clip? We're gonna watch this Tim Pool clip again because it's always warranted.
I can't possibly have babies because of climate change. You know?
Right, which is nonsense.
No, of
But I
course.
do think it's crazy that I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. Because
Aw.
my dad had 2 kids by the time he was 27.
Yep.
And I'm like, man, you know what the problem is, though? It's definitely not me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's everybody else.
Yeah. I can't possibly have babies because of climate change.
Sure, Tim. If anyone ever says, like, it's everyone else, it's not me, they're in a delusion. They're in a land of delusion. I'm gonna turn this music off. Tucker White 94 with 20 bits. I don't know what I like more, that this is what One America News thinks the map really looks like, or that they didn't have software for an in-house map. Seriously, that's the 270 to win map. It's so weird. When we watch the One America News thing later, you'll see. Here, where is it? Here it is. It has the facsimile of a news network, right? It almost looks like a news network, but it's clearly, like, terrible budget, right? Like, it looks like someone made a student film where they needed, you know, oh, here we'll do a scene where they're in the newsroom, but they didn't have a budget to really make a set that looks like a real newsroom, and they can't quite get the look of what, like, how news is filmed correct. But it's like, okay, he's like sitting behind a desk, and there's like a thing like you have on the news, but it just doesn't look right. It's so bizarre watching One America News. It's like watching literal fake news from a movie. It's a bad movie, like a Neil Breen movie. The church lady had a more convincing set. Hold on, Neil Breen News. I gotta find the scene that he's in. Hold on. Pass through. News. Scene. Come on.
Tools of capitalism.
Neil Breen News. Mitchell Drummer with 20 bits. Hey Hannah, do you want to play Chud Bingo today? I'll gift again, but nobody has won yet, even though I made it easier. Okay, I mean, we can, sure. I'm trying to find just the scene. Maybe it doesn't exist on YouTube, it's just the scene. But, like, in the trailer for Neil Breen's movie Pass Through, you can see there's, like, this terrible fake news set. Clearly the background is green screened, and, like, the desk isn't really there. He's not even correctly in proportion to the studio. But this is what One America News Network reminds me of. It makes me... like, okay, I see what you're going for, but it's not quite right, you know? Just visually. It's off. The original Lila says, oof, off-brand Tucker Carlson looks a bit rough there. Yeah. Yeah, he does. MMO Addicted with 20 bits. The reason I'm not dating, it's not everyone. It's the fact that every relationship I've been exposed since childhood has been toxic. I'm in the closet about a shit ton of things because it's not safe for me to embrace myself, which makes me not want to pursue anything with anyone and just lock myself in my house and be antisocial. That's not healthy behavior, but okay. Tucker White says it's okay, MMO Addicted, we're all closet commies here. Don't know about that, but okay. So let's see. What's
I guess
this?
it's just me.
This is Steven Crowder. I don't know what this clip is.
These have been referred, by the way, to Attorney General Bill Barr, who is on my list of "It's Not Gay."
Oh. Yeah, this is.
What?
How many? You mean that?
Hello, Bill Barr. That's what I mean.
Oh.
I guess it's just me. Listen, you know what?
Yeah.
I went out on a limb expecting support.
No, you got none.
Yeah, well.
Well, you left us there. We didn't know where you were going
All right.
with
Well,
that.
I didn't
guys-
know if you meant gay bar.
These have been referred, by the
Wow.
way, to Attorney General Bill Barr, who
Nevada Republican Party sends criminal referral to DOJ alleging thousands of cases of voter fraud.
is on my list of "It's Not Gay."
Yeah, this.
Yeah, that's a bad joke. The Kraken is the friends we made along the way. I am the Kraken. You are the Kraken. We are all the Kraken. For those who don't know, the Kraken is what they're claiming is like, this is going to be the piece of evidence that's going to prove voter fraud happened. Nothing's come out, as you might have imagined. The Garbage Man, thank you for following. There's a good one from the Trump Zone. It's a meme with Trump, and it says, in reality, they're not after me, they're after you. I'm just in the way. No one's after Trump. He lost the election. Mike Berry on Twitter says, you dummies don't see what's going on? It's definitely not because they don't have proof. This is a setup so they can go before the real important people, then boom, it's all coming out. Then it's one vote per state. Game, set, match. Trump 2020.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
No, that's not how evidence works. If you had evidence of widespread voter fraud, or any voter fraud at all for that matter, then you would produce it. If not publicly, which I guess you wouldn't need to, but public opinion is a huge part of, like, political moves, no matter what the move is. But the Trump election, the people have already gone through 30 lawsuits. And in 0 of those lawsuits did they put evidence forward. That's the reason many of them have been thrown out, because there was no evidence. The time to produce evidence of voter fraud was during these cases, and they refused to do so. Hint, because they have none. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me go back. Ninja Mama 2355, thank you for following. Tumok Von Raven, thank you for gifting, I think, 5 subs? Yeah, thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Appreciate it. Daddy Sume, Hannah, this is clearly worse, and then it's a link. This better not be a Rickroll. Okay. Oh, this is from Birdemic.
The population of polar bears is Jose.
Yeah.
And of seagull.
I'm from Solar Power Accessories.
One America
This
News
morning,
almost looks
flocks of
exactly
seagull
like...
these are
Looks almost exactly like the news from Birdemic, actually. Good call. MMO Addicted with 20 bits. Oh, I never claimed to be healthy, Hannah. I'm definitely not, but the last time I visited a psychiatrist about an eating disorder in high school, I was laughed out of the office and told to man up. Until now, only person who knows is my dentist because she noticed the damage purging did to my teeth. Yikes. I'm very sorry that your country is very effed up. Tucker White 94 with 20 bits. On my list, if it's not gay, what does that even mean in context? Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I think it was supposed to be like a gay bar joke. Gay bar, William Barr, and he was trying to make some sort of joke out of that, but it's really bad. The problem is assuming that Steven Crowder's jokes are ever funny in the first place or make sense. So that's probably where we're missing the plot. Low Darth with 20 bits. There are probably some Ukrainians and Chinese after Trump, just saying. There's no evidence of that. There are people who are going to be coming after him for money, but he has assets that he can liquidate. Dr. Gamble with 20 bits. The only Kraken I believe in is the one Sig made. I understood that reference. Stephen J. Neptune Man is 20 bits. Crowder made a music video praising Trump using that 524 hours song from Rent. Can we not appropriate songs from Rent for your right-wing fascist music video? Thanks. The original Lilo of 50 bits. Hearsay is the ultimate form of evidence. That's why Trump thought it was a slam dunk. Daddy Sume with 20 bits. You're welcome. And then the Step has 1,000 eyes with 26 bits. My god-awful John Oliver impression for a project from high school is only a little worse than One American News Network set. I think I caught up with everything. Cool. Oh, Debutante Space Carrot. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Steven Crowder needs to stop trying to be funny. What's this one? I find it kind of funny how everyone makes fun of Trump's skin color, but if someone makes fun of black person's skin color, it's suddenly racist. It's almost like your terrible spray tan is not the same thing as someone's race. How funny. Isn't it weird how that works? Bronze Age Pervert says, bodybuilders and BMW technicals a possibility. Trump and Flynn must know. I alone can call on at least 1,000 to 2,000 such men on a moment's notice. We will follow any orders. This is exactly okay. You know, I don't want to put I don't want to just label stuff as homoerotic just when anytime it involves like buff dudes, but I'm getting serious He-Man vibes from this guy, and he's in briefs, which is, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't, whatever. Deplorable pet and Kraken lover says, after today, to all the Democrats and liberals who still believe Biden will be inaugurated January 20th, 2021, I will say to you, prepare your anus. These people are still in denial. What is... Guys, Georgia certified their election results already. They've been certified. Michigan's will probably be done Monday. It's over. It's been over. If you believe that the president will be reelected, how much would you like to bet? $20 in any digital currency on Coinbase, says Trump wins. Oh, of course they're a crypto person. Nicholas Sarwark says, email, and then their email, so we can arrange payment. I'd also like to wait until either one party concedes. Oh, and it's all his, like, justification. Sorry, he hasn't paid the guy $20 yet. Dinesh D'Souza, who's a scumbag, says, what got me about Sidney Powell being a person who's been, you know, going around the right-wing news outlets, or some of them. She wasn't on Tucker Carlson, which will be a subject to some of the videos we watched today. Basically been going around alleging fraud with no evidence. So that's who Dinesh is talking about. What got me about Sidney Powell was the quiver in her voice. It conveyed patriotic fervor, moral certainty, and righteousness and righteous indignation. This is a woman on a mission, and I can only pray it succeeds. Shut up, Dinesh. Go back to prison. Tucker White 94 with 20 bits. Knowing how politics in this country is just a giant pageant, I'm wondering when the potty-trained Republicans will put Trump into a room and tell him it's over. I thought it was going to happen sooner, honestly. I thought at some point McConnell, and I think McConnell's a scumbag, but even I thought he'd be like, okay, Trump, you need to concede now. But he hasn't, so... We got until January 20th to deal with this temper tantrum. The original Lila with 50 bits, Dinesh Criminal D'Souza. Yes. Tumac Von Raven with 300 bits. My dreams are coming true. Not sure if related, but after Biden winning, Polish right-wing government is becoming more torn with internal conflicts. There's no denial that this election has worldwide consequences. Yeah, that's good. Aries Sama Triphyllum. Arisema triphyllum. Thank you for following. Sorry, I'm probably saying that wrong. Daddy Sume with 20 bits. Quaver. The word is quaver, you idiotic Republican shill. Okay. Someone's doing a sale and they got a bunch of Trump signs. Kyle Rittenhouse is out of jail. He is, unfortunately. God bless all those who donated to help hashtag fight back. Raise required 2 million cash bail. Special thanks to actor Ricky Schroeder and Mike Lindell for putting us over the top. Kyle is safe. Thank you all who helped this boy. This boy's a murderer. This boy murdered people. And the fucking My Pillow guys like, you need $2 million? Okay. Here's some fucking pillow cash. I hope Kyle Rittenhouse tries to run so they lose their money. The cynic in me thinks the GOP is milking this idiocy for all it's worth before they tell Trump he's done. Part of it's gotta be because, of course, they've been doing the donation emails to Republicans and being like, help us, you know, save the election. And then, you know, I think it's like 75% now. It used to be 60%. They actually upped it to 75% of all donations are going to pay off campaign debts. So maybe they're still trying to grift over that. I don't know.
Antifa. Oxby Antifa.
Oh, this lady's husband, Proud Boy, got fired for harassing a woman at the Million Maga March, a reporter that he was harassing and screaming at, and this is his girlfriend crying about it after the fact.
Doxed by Antifa.
I was doxed by Antifa!
The company that Jeremy worked 6 years for and worked his ass off for bet their knee to terrorists yesterday and fired him.
Oh, I guess you shouldn't fucking scream in people's faces then. Weird how that works. The step is 1,000 eyes with 20 bits. The last grift live from the White House. They mad. They mad. Is she wearing a Trump thing too? She is. How fucking pathetic. I've never been a campaign clothing person. Like, even though I voted for Obama and I voted for Hillary and I voted for Biden, I've never owned a single piece of clothing that's like Obama or Hillary or Biden or whatever. But even if I did, once they lost, I'd stop wearing that shit because it's pathetic. Right? Like, why? Why do? Marjorie Taylor Greene says 39 days until Not My President Season 2 starts. Love that show. New characters to be introduced. Hint, me. Plot twist, expected when the hammer of justice falls on the Obama-Biden corrupt administration, featuring favorite returning star, Donald Trump as POTUS. Can't wait. And then she tweets, hashtag Not My President, as Georgia certifies their election results. It's almost like these people are hypocrites. I'm starting to think maybe they are, chat. Daddy Sume with 20 bits. Hannah, you have to admit that the 1980 She-Ra was the most glorious gay thing ever. I haven't actually watched classic She-Ra. Yeah, okay. All right. Don Jr. got COVID, apparently. Oh, Rudy Giuliani's son also caught COVID, and he was at the event. He got diagnosed, like, the day after the event where Rudy Giuliani was sweating, you know, hair dye off his face. Just for the record. Oh, did you guys see the Rudy Giuliani snot thing? Rudy. How do you spell Giuliani? Giuliani.
That's right, capitalistic propaganda.
Snot. Thank you to Dark Frog of Chaos for following. Guys, did you see Rudy Giuliani wipe boogers all over his face?
Yo, watch my man's over here. Yo, takes out the handkerchief, blowing his nose.
He goes, watch.
Takes it booger side in.
Who in the hell? I blow my nose a lot. I get congested. You know, I don't know if it's like something because I got a lot of pet dander in my house, but I've always had to kind of, you know, you blow your nose and then you fold in the part with the boogers, okay? The boogers go inside. And then maybe if you want, you put it in your pocket if you need, you're low on like tissue and you're going to use it later. Whatever. Who folds booger side out? This is the behavior of a psychotic person. Who does this?
There's nothing funny about
Smears his hands all over it. Wipes it
on
into
his
his
mouth.
lips. All over his face! Son, he's wiping snot all over his face. Smearing his hands into it. Looks like shit, bro.
The original Lila. That's a $25,000 a day attorney for ya. Isn't that amazing that Trump is paying this man reportedly? I thought it was $20,000. That's the number I heard. Reportedly paying him $20,000 a day for this farce of a legal defense. It is ridiculous. MMO addicted with 20 bits, but this is a Detroit-style booger tissue. The boogers go outside. Detroit-style pizza joke. Don't kill me, people. How is that... How would booger side out be analogous to Detroit-style pizza? Because I've had Detroit-style pizza. It's good. I live in Michigan.
Nothing funny about the tools of
Whatever. It's fine. 2mock Von Raven with 100 bits. Can we comment on how Giuliani uses more fake tan now? Is he trying to literally become Trump? Maybe. Nick Fuentes. Oh, I can't play Nick Fuentes. He's banned from Twitch. That's a shame. I mean, it's not a shame that he's banned from Twitch. I'm glad Nick Fuentes is banned, but, you know. Daddy Sume with 20 bits. We clearly know who the super spreader is in the cabinet. Yeah. MMO addicted to 20 bits. Detroit-style pizza sauce goes on top of the cheese. Okay. Step has 1,000 eyes with 20 bits. Cheese on the sides of the pan, I think. Are you sure you're thinking... I thought, like... Are you thinking of Chicago-style pizza where they sometimes do the sauce on the top of the toppings? Because I thought Detroit-style pizza was just like the Four Corners thing. Hold on. Detroit-style pizza. Do-do-do-do-do. Because it like looks like this. The toppings are on top. Oh, this one isn't, though. Okay. Interesting. Maybe some do and some don't, because this one definitely doesn't. And the ones I've had don't. But, I don't know. I smell some hashtag swamp panic around here. I'm going to release the Kraken. Sidney Powell. Phosphophyllite with 20 bits. My theory is the Trump bronzer is him doing subtle blackface. No, it's not. That's stupid. No, it's not. Tidal Bell with 20 bits. Hey, Hannah, just joined. Apparently, Magas are coping by saying that it's not over till December 14th when the electors vote. Do you think we'll have any surprises when it comes to faithless electors? No. And let me explain why. We would know before December 14th that were going to happen, because faithless electors, I think in the entire history of the United States, there have been something like 60 or maybe 90 faithless electors. And there have been literally tens of thousands of electors casting votes over that time. And one of them, 60 of those faithless electors were during one election where I think someone died, like, before they were able to take office or between the election and something. Shady Shroomy with 20 bits reminded that Giuliani tried to run for president in 2008 and was the front runner for Republicans, then after getting no votes in the primary, dropped out in January. The step has 1,000 eyes with 25 bits. Trump is an Earth Ganassi. Unconditional prong one. Here is the trapped Twitter page. Enjoy the cringe. Okay. I'm addicted to 20 bits. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I started a pizza race war in the chat, Hannah. I'm feeling like shit. So jumping out of the chat. Everyone is valid. Even people who put pineapple on pizza. Nighty night. Let me click on this. Trapped. This is why Facebook will be sued successfully. I've never engaged in hate speech. A picture of someone carrying Lady Liberty cannot be hate speech. People talking about defending Americans while protesting is also not hate speech. All will be proven in court.
nothing funny about the tools of
They say, I think the best thing about Parler is that there are barely any self-hating, angry, TDS-suffering Twitter users. The level of hate on Twitter is at 10. On Parler, there's none of that. Guys, have you been on Parler? It's like all hate towards the left. It's scary as shit. KJ No subscribed, thank you. My dad says he won't call Biden president until December 14th. Call him on December 14th and be like, all right, now what is he? Oh, what I was saying about the electors. Basically, electors are partisan, right? It's not like there's a certain number of electors for the state, and they're just like, oh, well, the popular vote picked Biden. I guess I'm voting for Biden. Or if it went the other way, they go, oh, I guess I'm voting for Trump. No. Depending on who wins the popular vote in the state, they send different electors. They are partisan. So, like, since Biden won Michigan, they're sending Biden supporters to go be electors. They're like people from the party. So faithless electors are very, very rare. And they've never, ever once changed the results of an election. Daddy, sue me with 30 bits. I will go full-on fascist on pineapple pizza heretics, 40K or bust. I don't like pineapple on pizza, but if someone does, that's fine. I don't care. Enjoy what you enjoy, okay? Life's short enough. Enjoy whatever thing you want on your pizza. Breaking, New York Times. 2 separate New York State fraud investigations into Trump and his businesses, one criminal and one civil, have expanded to include tax write-offs on millions of dollars in consulting fees, some of which appear to have gone to Ivanka Trump. If Trump actually lost, they wouldn't be doing this. What? No. Trump is a criminal, as it turns out. But, lucky for Trump, we live in the United States, and rich people don't actually pay for their crimes with prison sentence. Worst thing that'll come out of investigations by New York into Trump is they'll give him some fines. I do not believe for a second anyone in Trump's organization will face prison time for this shit. They just won't. They won't. Oh, here's this dude. He's mad. This is a different one than we've watched before on the channel. He keeps making angry posts. This guy has definitely moved into the anger stage of Donald Trump losing the election.
To all my Trump supporters!
funny about the tools of capitalism.
Pineapple jalapeno equals best pizza combo. I can't say I agree, but I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you found something you like.
America! Let me say that again. This is America, okay? This ain't no communism in this country. Socialism has no place. You want to sit there and get in your feelings and say that I'm just mindless and just following the herd? No, motherfucker, you are! You know why?
The most intellectual of responses. No, you.
Because you believe the articles, and when there's information that will be objective to what you believe, you don't have
information that will be objective to what you believe. What does that mean? Information can be objectively true, but what do you mean the information will be objective to what you believe? That doesn't make any sense. Are you just saying that, like, your beliefs will be shown to be justified through objective evidence? Because then you need to say those words in that order to convey that message appropriately. Tucker White 94 with 20 bits. Donald Trump's at the level of rich where following the laws of the United States becomes a strong suggestion. Yeah. Basically, if you have enough money, you just get away with literally anything.
Sack.
Look at Jeffrey Epstein. Like, the dude was literally trafficking children and underage individuals for sex trafficking, and he got like a deal where he didn't face any prison time. And then he continued to do the same shit for years until he got caught again and then ended up, you know.
To fucking look into it. Because you're scared. You're scared that you're going to end up being proved wrong. You're scared you're going to look foolish. Don't be scared to look foolish now. You've been looking foolish this whole damn election. Don't worry. Trump 2020.
Oh, I look forward to continually following this gentleman, because what's he gonna do? December, when the electors actually vote and they vote for Biden, and then I assume the goalpost moving has been constant since the election, right? Oh, we need to wait for the final vote counts. Oh, we need to wait for certification. Oh, we need a recount. Oh, the recount came back. Oh, well, they didn't do an audit. Now they're moving the goalposts to, oh, well, we gotta wait till they actually have the electors vote. I guarantee it's gonna move, and they're gonna be like, okay, well, we'll move, January 20th, we gotta wait for that. It's literally going to take Biden being sworn in for them to start to admit to themselves that this is what is happening. Tiger White 94 with 20 bits. This whole video is nothing but projection. Yeah. IMAX level, to be completely honest. Nick Fuentes, who we can't play. Oh, this is funny. Make America Great Again. How Biden stole the election. He got more people to vote for him. I wish I could read. I think this is Peter Parker from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, which is a good show. Good show. It's no Breaking Bad, but I did enjoy it growing up. Yo, you good, Mr. Trump? And then it's just him in a dark corner saying, I won. Oh, this is great. Someone says this sums up Liberty Hangouts arc very well, and I agree. Video from 4 years ago says anarcho-capitalism explained. 2 years ago, libertarian nationalism. 1 year ago, right libertarian nationalism explained. 5 months ago, more alt-right book recommendations. 3 weeks ago, from anarcho-capitalist to anarcho-fascist identitarian. That's a lot of words to say you're a Nazi. Oh, God. Oh, this is great. This is a great clip. Did you guys hear about Eric Coomer?
Patent holders, Eric Coomer, I believe his name is on the web.
That's too perfect.
As being recorded in a conversation with Antifa members, saying that he had the election rigged for Mr. Biden. Nothing to worry about here, and they were going to.
I can't take it, guys.
His social media is filled with hatred for the president and for the United States of America as a whole.
That's got to be frustrating when your name becomes like a thing. Like Coomer is a recent meme, right? All of a sudden you're in your 20s or 30s or 40s and your name starts to mean, jizzing. Like that's got to be annoying. Tiger White 94, also anarcho-fascism is literally a contradiction of terms. Yeah, it is. The Flower Girl 13 with 100 bits. Hannah, do you have a Parler so we can laugh at Chuds? I don't have a Parler. I think Jake does. Honestly, what good am I going to get from looking at Parler? It's going to be frustrating, and if I try and look at it on stream, I'm going to come across something that's TOS. What's the point? Also, did you guys know to unlock, like, DMing and stuff on Parler, which is just, that's part of Twitter when you sign up. In order to unlock DMing and stuff on Parler, you have to provide them with a copy of your driver's license and your social security number. Yeah. That's some questionable shit. Yeah. So, I don't know who's running Parler, but they're definitely going to steal a bunch of people's identities. A bunch of dumb right-wingers. What else we got before we move on to the videos? They unironically want to give land voting rights. It's another one of these things that's like, oh, look at how much red there is. Yeah, that's how population density works. That's how population density works. Most of the people who live in Michigan live in these blue areas. The rest are spread out sparsely throughout the rest. Same with the country. The blue areas have more people in them. Here's a clip from One American News we'll be watching later.
If you don't want to be confused, turn off Fox News, CNN, or MSNBC. They are intentionally confusing you. Trump won the election. He'll win the recount. He'll win in court. He won, and the only thing Democrats can do is trick all of us into believing he didn't. I am sick and tired of obliging a cabal of greedy, slimy Democrats and their puppet buffoons in the media who obliterate our Constitution with their lies. Conservatives, if you're sick and disgusted of what a small group of socialists are doing to our country, raise your voice and let your circle of influence know. If you're waiting for a battle cry to say socialism, you have no place in the United States of America. This is it.
There's nothing funny about
See what I mean when I say, like, Fox News is propaganda, but this is capital P propaganda? Fox News does propaganda in a subtle way, and we watched World War II propaganda videos, you know, the other day on Public Domania, and I talked a little bit about, you know, how propaganda has evolved over time from being very blatant in World War II and very in your face and like, here's the things you should believe, yay, hip hip hooray, America, and how it got more insidious over time to be subtler and subtler. This has backtracked on all the subtlety propaganda has advanced in the last century. This is straight up telling you to your face, like, there are socialists and you need to stop them. They're like, it's like they're 3 seconds away from telling you to go get a gun. It's ridiculous. This step is 1,000 eyes of 20 bits. Monarchism isn't as cursed, but it's wild to see people who unironically want an absolute monarch. It's just people who want a dictator, you know? Ask Compy with 20 bits, but Hannah, don't you know that only farmers that own 50 acres of land should be able to vote? Thomas Jefferson's in my chat. Tidal Bell with 20 bits. Here's Dave Rubin coming out as a conservative, finally. I gotta see that shit. That's gotta be so cringe. Coming out as a conservative.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Myself at this point as sort of like a new conservative, something like that. You know, I think there's probably a couple buckets of what conservatives can be, and I have no problem if someone says, Dave, you're a conservative at this point. Like, if anything, I like it, because it's like, I can't really say I'm a liberal anymore, even though it may be technically true, but...
It's not true, Dave. You're not a liberal. You're right-wing. Like, at best, you're libertarian. And anyone who calls, like, if libertarian is the best you can be, please be better, okay?
By the 1750 definition of classical liberalism, but like...
You know how people understand that.
To talk about...
I fucking hate Dave Rubin so much. The original Lila with 50 bits, I think I can see the failed drama degree from here. Yep. I don't know about that. People on One America News Network, I'm sure there are people who work for Fox News who don't necessarily... Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sure there are some people on Fox News who maybe work for them, but don't necessarily toe the party line in their private life. If you're working for One America News Network, you're in it. You are not doing this just for a paycheck, because the paycheck probably isn't that great. Tucker White 94, socialism, drink, you bastards, drink. Daddy Sume with 20 bits, night, Hannah. You are bae, fam. Thanks. Have a good night, Daddy Sume. The soyest of boys with 20 bits. Is One America News Network on TV, or is another weird internet channel ran out of Glenn Beck's basement? I believe it's not like part of basic cable or satellite TV, but you can, I believe, get it with like higher tier packages and stuff. Oops.
We will not sit idly by decrying the fraudulent media as fake, but do nothing about it.
I think most people see it online, though. If I had to guess. I pulled that out of my butt. But if I had to guess, most conservatives and fascists who are watching One American News Network are probably watching it on their YouTube channel.
The socialists have chosen the media as their weapon of choice in this fight. If you want to fight and help preserve the sanctity of our republic, it's as simple as turning off Fox News. Don't watch it, the media, and don't let them create the reality for you that isn't real.
Isn't it amazing? They're literally describing what they're doing, but saying, no, everyone else is doing it. This is the behavior of a cult. A cult brainwashes you first by telling you you've been brainwashed by everyone else. Oh no, you know, we don't want to brainwash you like the rest of the world. We just want to come tell you the truth. Come, let's find truth together, and we'll stop. We'll make sure you get, you know, deprogrammed from all that big bad brainwashing out in the rest of the world from Fox News and CNN. We're gonna make sure you know the truth. Come with us. You can trust us. It's insidious. It is insidious to the bone. It is so bad. Not that fragile with 100 bits. Did you see the RNC national chairperson and Michigan chairperson are both requesting a 14-day suspension on election certification? Jesus Christ, I did see that, yeah. We'll see what happens on Monday. Frustrating.
Don't oblige their toxic schemes and don't read their sensational stories. They picked this fight, not us, but fight we will. If we want to be victorious in letting the truth play out and Donald Trump getting his second term.
For the record, the thing you're talking about with the 14-day suspension on election certification, they want a vote audit, but the thing is, under Michigan law, from what I understand, they need to certify the election first and then they can audit the vote afterward. So, I don't think they're going to get their request, but it's 2020. Who knows what's going to happen?
It's as simple as tuning out the media. Don't
Does this count as doesn't understand socialism? Yeah.
listen. You'll feel much better. Trump's got this at every angle. Go for that walk you've been wanting to take or read that book you've been meaning to read. It's going to be fine.
Like, this is not how you write news. This is not how news talks to its audience. It's so bizarre. There's a change.org petition to redo the election. That's not how that works. This is amazing. Watch this shit.
A lot of people.
This is in regard to the Ben Shapiro, maybe Candace Owens did a video about it. I don't know. Someone famous recently did a magazine spread, and they're a man, and they're wearing a dress. I don't know who it is. I don't care. Which is fine. They're being, like, transgressive or showing, like, hey, anyone can wear whatever they want, which is true, and I agree with that sentiment. But a lot of right-wingers are like, no! Men should be men, as if you can't be a man and wear, like, a dress. I don't get it. Anyway, so, here's this guy.
That's right, capitalistic propaganda.
Talking about how men aren't manly enough. See if you can spot the irony, okay? Thank you to L7 Nefarious for following.
A lot of people have been wondering my thoughts on Candace Owens, Harry Styles' comments and saying bring back masculine men, and I totally agree. Bring back men 2020.
Tiger White 94 20 bits. Is there anything more pointless than a change.org petition? I don't think so.
It's not so much that society is accepting feminine men, it's the degradation of men who want to be manly. Why are you only indulging in feminine men? Where's the upliftment for men who wear camo, who go outside and get sweaty and play sports and do manly things? There's
Okay. I think that's enough of a sample for you to see why this is kind of hilarious. Look. No one is saying you can't go and be masculine. That's fine. In fact, that's the default society accepts. Femininity in men is something that society doesn't accept. And it's so ironic coming from this gentleman, who I don't know, but he's right-wing. I don't think I'd agree with him. Who clearly has his eyebrows done, like, to perfection, by the way. They're fantastic. And he's clearly not the most masculine in the way he talks. He's quite effeminate, and he's the one who's gonna tell us, bring back masculine men. Like, they didn't go anywhere. Guys, they didn't go anywhere. They're masculine men anywhere, and they're free to be so. You can be whoever you want, as long as you're not hurting other people, including wearing a dress if you're a dude. It's fine. Who cares? Frustrating. We gotta move on to other stuff soon.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
The original Lilo 50 bits. Did you see that Jake Paul defending that spread? Since when did he not become so cringe? I have no idea. Logarth with 20 bits. Sister, it's called Grinder. Plenty of mask over there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he's into, like, super masked dudes, that's fine. Good for him. Like, that exists out there. It's so hypocritical for him to outwardly be quite effeminate while trying to shit on effeminate men. It's so weird. So strange. Did I miss something? I thought it looked like I maybe missed a thing. Nope, I guess I didn't.
Michigan, Wisconsin, Nevada, and Arizona. We more than double. Pennsylvania.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Dude Spanking Dudes of 20 bits and a link. Let me take a look at the link. Look at the link.
There's nothing funny about
And
the
then,
tools of capitalism.
Alabal Soul. I have a wonderful Chud vid if you're interested. Sure. Let me take a look. I'm going to take a look at these links. Yeah, I know. Donald Trump. Oh, wait. Trump Jr. has COVID. Yeah, I knew about this. We talked about this earlier. And then the other link. Let me see what this is.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric.
Hold on, let me switch this back. Sorry, just when I get people who I don't necessarily recognize immediately and they send me a link, I always take it off the screen, just in case. Looks like a couple of dudes who are way overcompensating for something. This guy's got a bat with barbed wire wrapped around it, like he's cosplaying Negan from The Walking Dead.
Chad here with Iraq Veteran 8888. Today we've got another gun gripe episode.
I'll save this for another day, but it's 40 minutes long.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Logarth, the 20 bits, Ron Perlman had a great tweet where he was like, guess we get to see if cocaine is an effective treatment for COVID. Yeah, funny. Alright, as much as I do kind of want to keep looking at this stuff, you know, it's time. It's probably time to move on. I want to watch a couple of these videos, though.
Smell of media manipulation. I'm coming back from the mother of all rallies right now. Let me tell you something about yesterday. You saw it on the news. What'd they show you? They showed you some trickles of people with some Trump flags. Thank God those aerial shots went around that show you how many people were at that fucking rally. Okay? Peaceful people. There was 1 million people at that rally. Peaceful, passionate people.
I think the numbers were closer to like 11,000, but honestly to me it looked like more than 11,000, but I'm not great at estimating crowd size. I would guess it's somewhere between 11,000 and 50,000 people, which is a lot of people. It's not nothing, but it's certainly not 1 million.
That fire in their hearts and belly, that they will never lay down their freedom.
Cops said 11,000. Well, their permit was for like 10 or 11,000, so I don't know.
Ever, trust me, ever, for this socialist, radical left agenda to change everything that...
The radical left agenda to carry out democracy as deemed by the will of the people through their votes. Radical.
How has he won?
Just wait, you'll see.
Really?
Yeah.
But
he won by 80%.
Really?
You know, when the truth comes out, you'll find out very shortly.
I like dick.
Beautiful. Okay. So that's our coping Maga hors d'oeuvres for today. Let's get to the bulk of the episode.